Ohio and good morning one and all. Candace Otaku is here with you today, back again with more Fall of Porcupine on Nintendo Switch. Hope everyone is doing well today. Just had to sit there for a little bit and listen to this main theme for the game. It's a mix of like wonder and almost like a little bit of eerie or unknown, and I really like it. This is something I can listen to on loop and probably not get tired of it. It feels like one that would be perfect, like if you're walking out in nature, or like a small town like Porcupine here, just on a nice fall day. Not like here, it's windy as heck as here, and it's not pleasant. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump right back into it. Finished our first night shift on the last stream, and well, had a little incident with one of our patients. Not an unfortunate thing per se. It could be, or it could lead to something unfortunate. It's hard to tell. We had a water leak that was on the 5th floor, which is the ward that Finley got injured at, trying to find Mr. Arndez, the dementia patient. Apparently the water was leaking from there, going through the 4th floor and into the 3rd floor, where one of our newest residents, or I shouldn't say resident, but newest patient was. And she got completely soaked. And it kind of makes me worried that, that could lead to something worse, because I think they mentioned that she could have pneumonia from it, so we'll have to see what's going on. Okay, almost all the boxes are unpacked, but I still need to do a few chores. The way things have been, I'll never get around to it during the week. Weird. Why am I excited about having the time to clean? Times change, I guess. See, I think that's where we left off. We were just going to be doing some, I don't know, cleaning. This really is a small kitchen, but I guess it's all I need. I don't cook often, and the kitchen has everything I need. Shame the tap doesn't work. Building management said they'd take care of it. Whether that actually happened or not is a different question. But it saves space at least. My top 3 most annoying household chores. Let's start with 3rd place. Scrubbing pots. Oh yes, that was very exciting, ladies and gentlemen. But hold on to your hats, because next up, 2nd place. And 2nd place goes to changing the bed sheets. Yeah, no one loves changing bed sheets. It's hard work and you need a lot of space. But sleeping in fresh sheets feels great. Unfortunately, that's not quite enough for the gold medal. We'll skip the words from our sponsors at this point and go straight to 1st place. Drum roll, please. The title for most annoying household chore goes to our deserving winner, cleaning the bathroom. Congratulations, dear bathroom. You're really annoying. But I guess I still have to clean you, right? Oh, I guess we're done. Oh, you don't look so good. Maybe you just need a nice long drink. Wait here, I'll take care of it. The tap doesn't work. It was like that when I moved in. I made a call, and they told me the downspout was clogged. My landlady promised she'd take care of it. She just didn't say when. Oh well, I'll just take a cup with me. I'd better get the water from the bathroom. I don't want that goo coming up from the drain again. And that classy drink requires... Oh, a classy drink requires a classy receptacle. Glass. Time to prepare my patented super plant cocktail. The ingredients are water. Yeah, that's it. One Finley Special Super Mega Plant Cocktail coming right up. Fresh from the tap. Bon appetit. Just make sure you get a taxi home, okay? Oh, phone call. Good morning, sunshine. Are you ready for our super awesome day out? Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be Pina. Sure am. I just finished my chores. Chores? I thought it was your day off today. It is, but I'll never find time otherwise. Are you remembering to water the plant? Yep, just took care of that. Promise? Yes. You better not be lying to me. I can sense when my plants are dehydrated. I'm still holding the glass in my hand. Use the glass to water your plant? Sure, what's wrong with that? My plants only get the best water from the finest vessels. My watering can costs as much as a car. You don't think you're maybe exaggerating a bit? Maybe. But it was really, really expensive. Anyway, I'm all packed and ready to go. Why don't you come over to my store, then we'll head out. What are we going to be doing? I'll tell you when we get there. Just tell me. I can't hear you. Come on. I think the... Nope. Okay. And let's see. Change clothes. Bam. Off we go. See if our neighbor's out here. Hey, there he is. Hey, sleep well? Spare a few cents for me? Hi, hold on a second. Thank you, you're my #1 customer, you know that? Goodness, Alfio, you're shivering from the cold. I lost my hat. A gust of wind snatched it away, and off it flew. No idea where it is. I'll keep my eyes open, maybe your hat will blow towards me somewhere. That would be a dream. I've really grown fond of the old lid. Do you have any idea where it could be? Not really, but it's quite windy downtown. Maybe the hat just wanted to go shopping. What would a hat want to buy? Hard to say. Maybe it wants me to use a different shampoo. Or maybe it wants me to use shampoo at all. Maybe it's just having a coffee, or is that the bakery? A hat does what a hat wants to do. He's a nice guy. I hope something bad does not happen to him. There's a lot of the people here that's like, please don't let something bad happen. But I have a feeling because of the type of game it is, we're gonna experience some unfortunate events at some point or another. Alright, so we'll head down. Is that the hat? Of course, I can't really do anything to get to that. At least not that I can. Oh, maybe I can. Ooh, alright. Here's a hat. It could be Alfio's. I should bring it to him. Alright, yeah, we'll go and see if he wants this hat. Didn't realize I could climb up on those. Look here, Alfio. What have you found? Your hat. Are you sure? That's very kind, Finley. But unfortunately, this ain't my good old lid. Oh. It's alright, Finley. I'm already embarrassed that you want to help me. That's not necessary if I find it. Come by. Probably can't stop you anyway, right? You're a real good one. Well, he could have kept it until someone else, well, maybe someone would come by and be like, hey, my hat, you stole that. Have a big old misunderstanding, and then I'd really feel bad for him. Just because a person is down on their luck and can't afford, basic living quarters, doesn't mean that they're automatically going to resort to, anything like thievery or, any other frowned upon activities. Alright. We'll slowly walk over to the plant shop just in case something pops up for a hat. Ooh, who's this? Holy macaroni! Wah! What's wrong? You scared the living daylights out of me. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But you gave me a pretty good scare right back. Don't take this personally, but I gotta run. Oh, okay. Later! Don't know who that was. Ah, here's a grumpy alligator. What is this trash? What do you mean? You got eyes, haven't you? Look at it! My father would have given me a beating for wearing something like that. You mean the clothes in the store window? Pah! Okay, nice meeting you. I don't think I've seen anything else as far as hats. Oh. Oh, I need to be closer to the wall for it to be perfect. She stole the hat! There you are, sleep well? Like a wet log. Wet? A water pipe burst during my night shift. Ah, Mother Nature will show your strength. I can already hear her call. Let's go. Well, I'm assuming the mention of the hat will come back, and she'll say, well, I just found this, it flew at me, and I'll return it to him later, so, yeah, ready to go. Yay! Fasten your seatbelt. Ah, the smell of pine needles, fresh air, sunshine. Everything a person needs. True, but it also makes this person hungry. You don't have any snacks, do you? Maybe. And a little work, too. Over the weekend? In the woods? Of course, the woods don't take weekends off, you know? And as a florist, the countryside is my office. I thought this was going to be a fun trip. It will be. You said you wanted to show me something. What is it? You'll see. You've lived in Porcupine for close to a month now. The time has come. Time? For what? Pina? The weather forecast said there'd be thunderstorms today. We'd better hurry. You go on ahead. That's part of the tradition. But I don't even know where to go. There aren't that many paths, and if you're too slow, I'll take the lead. Let's go! So, that's another bad omen. If there's chances of storms and old Alfio doesn't have his hat, which I'm assuming that's going to be his hat, something might happen. He'll catch a cold. Well, that's an interesting way to do a waterfall. Oh, I can't go there. Finley! What's going on? What do you mean? I thought we wanted to speed things up a bit. Are we not? Not enough. Don't fall asleep, sleepyhead. Okay. Okay, Pina, this isn't funny anymore. Yeah, great joke. You can come out now. What's going on here? What are these creepy figurines? Pina! Pina! Where are you? What the... Hello? I'm warning you. I'm not alone. And I've got a knife. Ha 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 ha! Pina, there you are. Too bad I don't have a mirror with me. You should have seen your face. Ha 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 ha. Eh, that wasn't funny. My heart almost leapt out of my chest. As a medical professional, you know that's very unlikely. Unlikely, yes. Never happened before? I wouldn't be so sure. Where'd you go? I was only a few feet behind you, and then suddenly you were gone. I thought I'd never get out of here alive. Come on, Finyo. Don't be so dramatic. Found a plant and had to dive into the shrubbery for a moment. Yeah, alright. Did you pick it? The plant? No way! I just marveled at it. There was hardly any rain this summer. Even today it's still surprisingly warm. You don't have to be a genius to see that. You just have to look at the plants. Alright, but next time let me know if you're gonna run off, okay? I promise! Seriously though. What are these creepy figurines? Don't tell me you put them up just to scare me. I wish. If I had the time to make things like this just to scare you, I would have a lot of spare time. And believe me, I would use it to scare you. You're not far wrong though. What do you mean? Well, the figurines. I did actually make them. Some of them at least. Are you serious? What for? Those are memorial figures. This is what I wanted to show you. I figured you hadn't heard about them yet. As a matter of fact, I hadn't. Why are they here? Porcupine is an old town. Several centuries old, in fact. And whenever someone dies in Porcupine, we place a memorial figure for them here. That way, people could come to the woods to visit those who have passed. It's quiet here. Peaceful. This is where people come when they miss their loved ones. I see. I'm the only florist of Porcupine. I'm good with all plants. And I'm not bad with my hands either. I've taken on a few jobs around town, and this is the one I like the most. That's actually quite sad in a way. Don't you find it depressing? Yes, I do. It's a small town, and I often know the people who've died. Sometimes I could see it coming, that I'm only going to be making a memorial figurine for someone soon. But sometimes the order comes as a complete surprise. One day I bump into an old lady at the bakery next door. She's friendly, in a good mood, hot cappuccino in her hand. Then the next day she's a wooden memorial figurine on my counter. But I love the job all the same. I get to create a memorial for someone people cared about. And the family are grateful to have a place to visit. I'm very proud of that. I had no idea. It's a really important job. A hard one, too. I guess. But enough of my rambling. Now you know why we're here. And why I wanted to bring you with me. Now you really are part of Porcupine. I see. So what now? Is there anything I need to do? Are you going to make a figurine like that too? Of course not. Don't be so disrespectful, Finno. My backpack's full of branches, yarn, and flowers. You know, I don't just make figurines. I also come here regularly to take care of them. And today you have the great honor of helping me. You want me to repair these figurines? I'm no good with my hands. You're kidding, right? You spend all day snipping and cutting away at your patients. I'm in internal medicine. You've never seen my wound dressing skills, have you? Internal, schminternal, blah blah blah. I'm sure you'll do a great job. Besides, who's going to complain? Unlike the people in your ward, these ones are dead already. Now who's being disrespectful? There are figurines all over the woods. The town's been around for a while, like I said. I'll give you some branches to fix up the figurines with. So, how do I find the broken figurines? Oh, good question. There's no set rules or instructions for that. The Glowmilk Woods dance to their own tune. Just keep your eyes and ears open. You'll find the figurines, alright. We'll meet up again once you're done. You're not gonna help? Of course I am. I'm gonna search for them as well. But I haven't been here in a while, so there's probably a lot to do. If we don't split up, we'll never get this finished today. And it does feel like it's gonna rain, too. Come on, it'll be fun. Good luck, fellow figurine finder. Why does she always have to run off? Well, again, bad foreboding feeling. Gonna be coming back here to make another one for one of my residents, I feel like. I guess it would make sense that I could kind of float since I'm a bird. Alright, looks like I got a couple more. No, I can't go that way. Alright. I guess I have to climb back up. Oh, is there nothing more? Oh. Keep going this way. Hey, there she is. And then he got a full bucket of paint on his head. Luckily, he wasn't hurt, but it looked so funny. Pina? Yikes! Oof, Finley, not bad. You made me jump a little there. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's okay. Were you just talking to someone? Yeah, that's true. I come here sometimes too. This one right here. That's my brother's figurine. I was just telling my brother about the paint bucket thing. I didn't know you had a brother. How could you? I've never told you before. Actually, he's my twin brother. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's been a few years. We always got into the best scrapes together. Looked out for each other. The plant store was his idea too. Then one day, he was diagnosed with leukemia. By the time we found out, it was already too late. You spent some time at St. Ursula's. I don't know what to say. It was for the best. And it was over quickly in the end. It wasn't easy for him, but eventually he was able to let go. I made his figurine too, of course. That must have been hard. The hardest one I ever made. But the most beautiful too. Thank you for telling me about this. I'm sure I would have liked him too. I know you would. You can come here with me again sometime if you'd like. Then you can have a chat with him. But now we need to go. I told you it was gonna rain. Alright, I'm getting pretty hungry too. Take care of yourself, folks. I'll check back with you soon, alright? No fighting now. I love you. Hello? Finley, you're awake. Please come quickly, I need help. Pina? What's wrong? Finley, please, come to the store, quick, Pina? Pina, are you there? Oh no, I better get there and check on her. This almost seems like it's gonna be like a dream. Alfie's not there, that's not good. Uh-oh. Really bad storm. What? What's going on here? Was that Pina? These don't quite look like her normal plants too, so I do feel like it's a dream. Pina? It can't be. It just can't be. Pina! Mia! Carl! Where are you? Why am I alone? I hope you're all okay. Dr. Krakowski, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. What am I going to do with you, Finley? If you carry on like this, I don't see a future for you. If you carry on like this, I don't see a future for a lot of people. Why have you taken care of it yet? Taken care of what? I can't keep repeating myself. I can't keep holding your hand all the time. People are going to die, Finley. And it'll be all your fault. But go to work, your shift's about to begin. I'll hurry, and I will work hard. Chop chop. I just realized it was in his work clothes. I didn't know when that happened. Oh my gosh. Only a dream. It's only a dream. Uh-oh. Is it gonna be the 5th floor again? I said it time and time again. Nobody ever listens to old Gregor. But Gregor's the one who has to do it, every time. What are you doing? There's no point, Gregor. Leave it. The whole place is about to fall apart. The pipes, the walls, the electrics. The pipes, the walls, the electrics. The elevator. The patients. There's nothing old Gregor can't fix. We can handle this. Gregor, stop! The patients! Leave it to me! Leave it to me! Oh no, the plant! No! Oh no. The plant didn't make it. I'm sorry, friend. Should have taken you off the windowsill. I hope Pina will let me buy another. I better clear you away. Wouldn't it be right to leave you lying here all day? Besides, I'm not sure potting soil and parquet floors are the best of friends. All done. Feels empty without the flower. It really has been a stormy night. I hope everything's alright. Wouldn't be the first time my basement's been flooded. I'm also really worried about Alfio. If he's outside, you better let him into your house. The windows had it. How did that happen? I think a branch broke off and hit the window. I'd better get a broom. Yeah, I want to check and make sure. Yeah, apparently I could do more platforming than I thought. Nice little breeze last night, huh? You could say that. The storm threw my window right open. Gave me a good scare. Took my houseplant out too, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad it wasn't any worse. They were pumping water out some folks' basements this morning. In St. Ursula's. Oy vey. What? What about it? Haven't you heard? Half the hospital was swept away by the rain and wind last night. Made a heck of a racket, apparently. Half the hospital? Oh, at least. So if I go over there now, only 50% of it will still be standing? Alright, maybe it's not quite that bad. But something happened, I know that for sure. Really? What? No idea, just rumors I heard on my rounds. Haven't seen it for myself yet. I better hurry up then, I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, not good. Oh, he did find shelter, good. Alfio, it's good to see you. I was worried something had happened to you. That was some storm, huh? You're telling me. Woke me right up when a branch hit me on the face. And don't even get me started on my socks. I've only got one dry pair left. Had to hang the rest over a fence to dry off. At least you're okay, that's the main thing. I've had worse nights. I've got a bit of a sore throat, but I'm about to treat myself to a hot coffee. Besides, I find the sound of rain soothing. Be careful not to catch a cold, okay? You got it. I guess you're off to work? I'm sure the bus will turn up soon. That's right, but I'm gonna walk today. Stay dry then. That's the golden rule, especially when you don't know when you're going to dry off again. Well, I think I still need to find a hat, but I don't know. Well, there's the squirrel again. Ah! Help! What's up? Oof, nothing. Oh, my heart, please don't scare me like that. Okay. I'm just waiting for the pump. My basement flooded last night. All my winter clothes were in there. They're all ruined now. But I'm glad everything else survived intact. I really love rain. It's nice and cold. And wet. It doesn't taste nice, though. But it's great to play in. And you know what's even better? When it rains, it makes puddles. I love them even more. Alright. I think this is the quickest route to the hospital anyway, so... And I don't know, I can't remember if... Well, I think this is High Street, so this wouldn't be the right one. Quite the little weather front, huh? Glad to see you didn't get blown away. The water in Pebblestone River hasn't been this high for years. Another couple of inches and it'll burst its banks. Do you know anything about Pebblestone River? This would be the perfect day to learn more. Sure, I'm all ears. Pebblestone River is the reason you and I are standing here today. Crazy, right? How just a little trickle of water can affect the fate of so many lives. The river doesn't just provide Porcupine with drinking water. People in the local area use it for transport, too. Do you know what the Pebblestone flows right into the sea? And from there, out into the world. The river has always been important for agricultural reasons, too, of course. And you know why it's called Pebblestone River? It was given that name by the people who came here looking for precious treasure. They'd hoped to find silver or gold in the river, but they turned up with nothing but flawless pebbles. That's because the Pebblestone's waters are the clearest in the world. Trash does end up in it every now and then, unfortunately. But aside from that, you won't see the slightest hint of pollution in there. Fascinating, isn't it? Got a lot to thank this river for.
The sign got blown away. Shame.
What sign?
You know, the Gilbert sign, the old oak one. Must have been real windy last night.
You want me to help you find it?
Nah, don't sweat it. It'll turn up. Not the first time it's gone walkabout. Give it a couple days, then it'll be hanging back in its place, good as new. I hope the ceiling stopped leaking in Ma's room.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't great. But she saw the funny side, at least.
That's Ma for you. Almost never gets angry, but when she does, oh boy, you better run for the hills. I feel like she ain't being totally honest with me right now.
How so?
She acts like she's doing great, but her eyes say different.
I wasn't on shift yesterday, but I'll check in on her. Inflammation on the lungs can be hard on a body, especially at her age. But she'll be alright.
Right. She's always been alright before. I better get looking for that sign. Could be stuck up a tree just waiting for me to get it down.
Happy hunting. So yeah, she probably knows that it was worse, but didn't want to, worry anyone about her condition, and yeah. How am I supposed to get that huge branch down from up there? You have a ladder in your truck? Afraid not, but I'm heading into town. Maybe I could borrow a ladder from Giuliano. Alright, well, we know the owner of the truck. Oh, looks like there's some trash up there. Can I clean it? No, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's see what the situation is at the hospital. Oh, that is not good. Those are some hefty chunks of rubble. We'll need to break out the heavy machinery for this one. Could you hurry it up a bit? There's still a risk of injury to my staff and patients there. Yeah, I'm on it. I just need to call my colleagues. We need to fix this as soon as possible. You over there, when can we expect this to be cleared up? Cleared up? I don't know about no clearing up. I'm just here to assess the damage. Rudy? What are you doing here? What? I'm not Rudy, I'm Ollie. Oh, sorry, what are you doing here, Ollie? You should be in bed. I just wanted to see what's going on. Take a look at this, Doc. It's sick. All the same. You're still contagious. Okay. Can I tell you a secret first? Okay, what? I'm not Ollie. Ha ha ha! God damn those kids. Actually, I don't even know how old they are. They could be like 30. I'm assuming they're kids the way they were bickering at each other. Phew, that's a relief. Nothing happened to the snack machine. Then again, that thing will probably outlast us all, even this building. And its contents will be preserved forever, the last record of life on this planet.
Hey, did I stutter? There's a general meeting in the cafeteria.
I'm going. Never had a meeting here. Must be something important. I hope the patients are all right. You know what's going on here? Nope, not a clue. The whole time I've been here, I've only had one general meeting before, and that was about the missing leg. The what? Ah, funny story. Surgery screwed up. Cut off a patient's leg. Nasty, but a normal operation. What was the problem? It was the wrong one. Oh. By the time they realized they'd already been taken away for disposable, the nurse got there just before it was thrown in the garbage. They managed to reattach it, but the healing process was no fun, and the whole thing cost the hospital a fortune. Ever since then, we marked the left and right limbs with a felt pen before every operation. A simple solution, but prevents expensive mistakes. Oof. Yep.
Oh, dearie me. I wish I was back in my lab.
I don't have all day. I hope Dr. Theobald has a good reason for all this.
What did you make of Mr. Heydrich's announcement?
What do you want us to make of it?
Yeah, what? We're never in the building anyway. Even the roof caves in, we'll be alright. Exactly. Besides, we keep our nose at the business side of things. Driving ambulances, that's our job. That's how we like it. Full throttle. That was my very bad attempt to do like a Canadian accent for them. What's all this? I can't work under these conditions. My first customers will be here any minute. Morning, Mia. Finley, you're still in one piece. I'm glad to see that. Yeah, my houseplant didn't survive the storm, though. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope everything else stayed dry. Any idea why we've been called here? I think it's about the damage from the storm. Did you see the huge chunks of rubble laying around outside? Yeah. Do you think that's why they called us here together like this? Do they want us to clear that rubble away together? Perhaps. Hopefully that's the worst that happened. Maybe the building's unstable. If that were true, I don't think we'd be having the meeting out. Don't you think we'd be having the meeting outside? You're right there, I guess. Again. Heh. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. Ooh, I think it's starting. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Oh, I'm sure it won't be too bad. Let's get nearer to the front. I want to talk to Gregor first. Nice to see you, Mr. Glendower. Are you doing okay?
Same as always. Don't ask stupid questions. I just made myself fresh coffee. If the suits don't hurry things up, it'll be cold again before I get to it.
Thank you all for coming. I realize we're all very busy, so I'll be brief. First of all, you'll notice Dr. Theobald isn't joining us for this meeting. There's been a lot going on today, and our chief physician has a few matters to attend to. As such, I'll be speaking on his behalf today. As you may have noticed, certain irregularities occurred in the hospital building last night. I understand there is some concern. However, I would like to take this opportunity to assure you that the damage does not pose as a danger to either the building or the people therein. I've already received an assessment, and the damage is only superficial. So it's not all bad, right? Nevertheless, this incident will once again draw the eyes and ears to us. St. Ursula's has come under repeated criticisms in recent months. This incident, small as it is, could stroke our critics' fires. With that in mind, on behalf of St. Ursula's, I would ask you expressly, if a person or a member of the press asks you about the damage, please refrain from making any statements and come straight to us. In such times, clear and unambiguous communication with the wider Porcupine community is essential. We will be happy to answer any questions you have at any time. But for now, let's get back to work. I've taken up enough of your time already. Time that should be dedicated to our valued patients. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day, okay? What do you make of all this? What do you make of all this, Carl? What a load of nonsense. A lot of fuss about nothing. And now we got even more work than usual to catch up on. I'll see you upstairs, kid. Oh, do I need to talk to Mia too? Are you okay, Mia? I don't quite understand that announcement. It's not like the storm was the hospital's fault. We should start our shift. Our poor patients will be waiting for us. Well, depending on if it's really seedy, could be a case that the condition of the hospital was already bad and the storm caused it to be worse. Yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's head up and tend to our patients. I want to really check and make sure that Ingrid is okay. Actually, will it let me go up to the 5th floor again? I was gonna say maybe the damage was actually done there, and it was a case that it really got the brunt of the storm damage. Well, can't really tell from there. Dr. Krakowski, there you are. Where else would I be? I do run this ward after all. Well, I didn't see you at the general meeting. No meeting is important enough to leave our patients unattended. I already spoke to Dr. Theobald this morning, so I know what's happening, and I would ask you to comply with the instructions of management. We need to do our part to ensure that everyone here can do their work in peace. Speaking of work, I've updated your file. I wish you a productive shift. Downloading today's schedule. Alright. Oh yeah, but they did move Ingrid to 303. Actually, I kind of want to go over here, if it will let me. No, it won't. Alright. I was going to say, I was going to double check and see what the condition was on the room. Alright. Brothers. Hey, Rudy. How are you today? How's the self-inflicted food poisoning going? I'm feeling better, but I almost threw up again when the hospital started shaking last night. Can you keep it down, please? My head. He's just jealous because I'm fit and healthy again. I'm telling you, Doc, it was like an earthquake. When the roof came down, everyone jumped out of their beds to see what was going on. It was sick. I bet. It's a good thing you're not so sick anymore. Totally. I even had breakfast this morning. That sounds good. Still, take it easy and stay in your beds, okay? Sure, it's just, like, so boring here. I want to sleep. Alright, let's take a look at your readings. I'm sure we could adjust your medication already. Awesome! Okay, this one is pills, so I need to do... let's go with that one. Oh, 5 of them. Okay, this is gonna be a little tricksy. was gonna say, can I do it with it? Oh yeah, that one's gonna be too high, so... Oh, I need a... Well, for that one I'll need minus blue and plus red. I don't have that, so let's start fresh here. Alright, that's still not quite what I need. If I take this one... So this one I would need to take one that would be a plus and a minus. Okay, let's go with this one again. Is that enough? I think that's good. Yay! Excellent, we got the bacteria under control. We'll give you some medication, but I think you could go home tomorrow. You're not infectious anymore either. If you could keep yourself out of trouble for a few weeks, you'll be back to full health in no time. Yeah, way stronger than that stupid Shigella. Did you hear that, Ollie? I won again. Leave me alone, okay? I'll take a look at Ollie. Take it easy and try to get some more sleep. On it. I'm guessing that Ollie's gonna not make it. Ugh. We'll see. Is everything okay? Feel so sick. Can't keep anything down. My head and stomach hurt so bad. You don't sound too good. I'll give you the same shot I gave you yesterday, okay? This should get the shingles back under control. Sure. Do what you can. Yeah, I am a little worried about him. Alright, this one looks like it's gonna be pretty close. Another A, alright. Everything hurts. It looks like your shingle hasn't died down yet. Your body's still fighting it. Ouch. Come on. Don't be so dramatic about it, Ollinator. Ollie? He's not being dramatic. Your brother needs to stay here until his readings improve. But... get some rest, Ollie. Try to sleep. We'll do another checkup later, okay? Okay. Yeah, I am concerned. Alright, and then I'll check on Miss Ingrid.
Hello, Finley. Did you have a nice weekend?
Yes, thank you. A little stormy. How do you like the new room?
Well, I missed the waterfall a little, but now it's raining cats and dogs in front of my window, so that's something.
That must have been the storm.
Strange, isn't it? When the sun's shining, water drips from the ceiling. But when a real storm comes, the building stays pretty dry.
Yes, kind of ironic, isn't it?
Do you know if the hospital has dust trolls by the chance?
Dust trolls? I don't believe I've heard of those.
I'd be happy to enlighten you if you have a moment.
Sure, I'm all ears.
Oh, alright. Then let me tell you about the stormiest night of my life. It was a stormy fall night. The rain was coming down in buckets. We had to tie everything down to stop the wind throwing it about. Little Juliana was still at the bar with Gilbert. I could only hope that they were both okay. I was home alone, nailing boards to the windows. The whole house was shaking, but I secured what I could. Unfortunately, that didn't include our porcelain windmills, though they were ugly old things to be honest. Anyways, I made the best of it. I fired up the stove and cooked up the only thing that helps on a stormy night like that. A hot cinnamon cocoa with almond crust. I curled up in my blanket and settled into my favorite armchair. Then suddenly, the whole house rumbled, and a bundle of twigs fell on my head. I was about to throw them in the trash when I heard these little voices.
Hey, what are you doing? She wants to throw us in the trash. What's she thinking?
They shouted. The sounds were coming from the twigs. There were these little creatures living in the bundle. They called themselves dust trolls. They came by that name because they like to collect dust from around people's homes and use them to sew clothes and blankets. We chatted for a while. Unfortunately, their home had been damaged, so they asked me to fix it. I didn't have much to hand. Then the dust troll saw the broken windmill.
That ugly thing?
They asked. That ugly thing, I asked, but the trolls liked it. So I glued the pieces back together and set it up in the hallway. The trolls were beside themselves. They partied all night. Right on until the storm had passed. And guess what? Since that night, I've never needed to dust again. The dust trolls have done it for me. I even decided to buy a second windmill and put it up at Gilbert's. It saved me a lot of time over the years, all of which I spent happily in my armchair, wrapped up in a blanket with a hot cinnamon cocoa. There's nothing better.
I should see if any dust trolls want to move in with me. They'd be a huge help.
Well, I'm afraid I won't know exactly how one goes about getting them to move into a house. It seems to just happen.
Do you think Gregor Glendower knows about this?
Yes, I know he does, in fact.
It was his favorite story when he was young. Well, shall we take a look at your lungs?
I was hoping my story would captivate you enough to make you forget the work. But I can sense there's no getting around it. I'm a little exhausted anyway. I'd like to rest my eyes for a spell.
I'll make it quick then. Alright, a little tricky. Well, I can hear irregularities in your lungs. I think the pneumonia might not be completely gone yet. Bed rest is the order of the day now, okay? Let the antibiotics do their work.
Well, I'd rather keep moving.
I know, but please try. For me? And you need to drink a lot so your mucous membranes can defend themselves against the bacteria.
Okay.
You've had a rough night. Try to get some sleep.
Once my son's been to visit, I'll lie down straight away. I promise. It seems he didn't manage to come by yesterday.
I'm sure he'll be here soon enough. And don't worry, you'll be back on your feet in no time. Can I help you? How do I put this? It's a little embarrassing. There's no need to be embarrassed. I don't think that muesli went down well this morning. I'm afraid it made me throw up. I'm really sorry. Don't worry, people throw up here every day. Do you need something? I don't know. I'll try to close my eyes again. I'm always so tired after breakfast. Alright, I think that's it for my duties for the day. Let's go check in with the doc. All done. Excellent. Right, let's see. Thank you, Finley. No problem. The work goes much easier when the weather's so bad. Take care, Finley. You must have sensed how tense the atmosphere is here. Sometimes the weather is a reflection of people's moods. What are your thoughts on the situation? That's no concern of yours at the moment. I'm going to get a cup of tea. Just be on your toes, more so than usual. Will do. Thanks for the heads up. So... I don't know if that means I'm done for the day. You're still here. Are you looking for something? No, I thought I'd keep you company for a little longer. So friendly. Would you mind answering a few questions for me? As senior physician and your immediate supervisor, I suspect I have a certain obligation to do so. You may ask me a question. 1. What do you want to know? Well, what's it like being a chief resident? It's an important job, but that doesn't make me any more important than anyone else here. I've learned over the years that a job's position in the hierarchy has very little to do with how hard or easy it is. Your tasks change, though, and that the hours are likely to be longer. I want you and the rest of the team to work well together. It's my job to ensure that, and to communicate accordingly with management. But every day is a struggle for resources. You need to be able to hold your own. All in all, though, the ward runs well. That was surprisingly deep insight. Thank you. Don't get used to it. You still have a lot to learn, Finley. So keep your eyes on the ball. And now, please, let me enjoy a few minutes of peace. See you tomorrow. Bye! I guess I'll just go ahead and head on out. Walk. I was gonna say, what happened?
Good night.
Is that it? No antidotes, no wisecracks, no nothing?
Not today, kid. I'm tired.
Oh. Well, good night then, Ingrid. There you are. Have you two been waiting for me? Yes. Me and I have been speaking. There's a really weird vibe here today. We want to go over Gilbert's and talk it over. Oh, and I'd love to come. Thanks for waiting. No problem. Let's get moving. It's already pretty chill out. Drinking, 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 drinking. Oh.
Why is it always me who ends up cleaning up the messes?
Mr. Glendower, do you need help?
Help? No, thank you. It'll only take longer if you try to help.
Okay. The rubble's still here. No wonder, it must be pretty heavy. I bet Mr. Heydrich isn't happy about it.
Bah, it's always going down the drain.
I already forgot what his voice was supposed to be like. Oh. Hey, you three. Can I get you a coffee? Not for me, thanks. What about you two? I'm more in the mood for a beer. And I'm afraid I've not been sleeping well the last few days. I think I need to give up caffeine. Oh well, worth a shot. Come by again sometime. I had the best coffee in all Porcupine. I guess he never did find that ladder to take the branch off the top of his trailer. Where were we? Oh yeah. Drinking, 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 drinking. I only found the sign.
Hey, you three. You're all soaked.
Hey, Giuliano. We need a drink stat.
Be my pleasure. Sit down, warm yourselves up.
There's a free table back there. We'll take that one.
No problemo. What can I get you?
I'd like... Well, let's go something down to earth.
The perfect thing for a gentleman of your temperament. Sure, coming right up. Make yourselves at home, I'll bring it over.
That's the stuff. How do you like your drink, Finley? Oh, it's great. That's what I like to hear. So, what do you think? About today, I mean. We don't normally have general meetings like that. Only when something really important happens. Like when a person or a body part disappears. Or if someone loses the key to the medicine storeroom. Those are just made up examples, right? Anyway. Excuse me. Oh, apologies to rupture anyone's eardrums there. Where am I? It's an old building. Bits and pieces fall off every now and then. One year we had so much snow we thought the roof was gonna cave in. What did you do? Nothing at all at first. We were on call. If it had gotten worse, we'd have evacuated the hospital. There's a contingency plan for things like this. We'd have driven everyone over to the school gym hall. Why there? It's big, it's empty, plenty of power outlets, good access for ambulances. So why call the general meeting over a bit of rubble? The roof's still intact, and this kind of thing happens in a storm sometimes. It's getting more and more common, especially in recent years. Maybe we should ask Dr. Theobald about it. Yeah, we could do that.
Get a load of this, Patrick. This is our table. What are these losers doing there? I was about to ask the same thing, Ralph. Disrespectful, if you ask me. You said it. I know you three goons. You work over in that hospital, right? Aw, and Neil Carley's back again. Still recovering from our last little chat, huh?
What do you want?
We want an apology.
An apology?
That's right. Patrick had an accident a few weeks ago. Got hit by some stupid woman bus driver. If I didn't have such quick reflexes, I'd be stone dead right now.
We're sorry. Sounds like you got lucky. It could have been a lot worse.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Tell him, Patrick.
Well, I didn't get completely unscathed, of course.
I had a deep wound on my arm.
It needed stitches. But instead of treating it properly, the hospital just stitched it up and sent me straight back home. 2 days later, it was like it was on fire. You can't imagine the pain. I had to take antibiotics. I can still feel it now.
Yeah, and it's your fault. You bunglers.
Well, we're very sorry, of course. But these things happen. We weren't the ones who treated you. We didn't work in surgery. Believe us, we do our best for every sick or injured person that comes to us. And so do the staff in surgery. Complications can happen. It's not ideal, but it's not uncommon either.
Ha! You hear that, Ralph? She admits it. It's their fault you're chronically handicapped.
What? But You're not listening right, Ralph.
Oh, right, yeah, now I'm the liar. You would say that. I'll tell you what. We should shut that place down. Throw all those idiots out. And tear the whole dump down. If you weren't all so lousy at your job, my wife wouldn't have been dead for the past 5 years. And now you're messing with my best friend, too. And that's not enough. You get to pocket all the insurance money as well. While we work our butts off day after day. What's up? Can't take a little criticism? Did you choke on your silver tongue? I know a good hospital for that, but it ain't this town. Har har, good one, Ralphie.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look, the little conswab does talk after all. What'd you say? Say it again. It's real loud in here, don't you think?
I'm sorry about what happened to your wife. But these two didn't have anything to do with it. You know that. But what you don't know is how hard we try. Every day. Every night. Sometimes we don't even get the chance to sleep. So come on. Let's enjoy just one night out together, okay?
Well, I accept your apology, but that still doesn't make up for the damage done to my friend. Let's see now. How about you pay our tab for a year? That should cover it.
You just won't let it go, will you? Maybe I should give you a smack in the mouth. Wouldn't be the first time.
Just try it, wise guy. Carl, don't be stupid. Ooh, you must be the boss around here. Bet you like ordering folks around, huh?
That's it. Time to crack some skulls. What? You're not letting him get away with that. It's time to wipe the grin off Ralph's face. Each fighter can attack once per round. Choose an attack and let him have it. Keep an eye on your health points and magic. Now it's an RPG. Rowdy Ralph versus Cobra Carl. Oh wait, I hit myself? What? Oh, Pleb Patrick. Oh crap.
Ouch! Ow, ow, ow! Hey, you klutz, be careful! Can't you see my buddy's hurt? That's right, gravely injured. Ouch!
This is ridiculous. Just look at those two. There's nothing wrong with them. Look at me. Don't you see me? You don't see me complaining, do you? Oh, come on, Carl. Calm down. You want me to calm down? Did you hear the way that jerk was talking about us? I know. I'm angry too. But we're only playing into his hands if we start a fight now. Rrrr. Ah! Breathe, Carl. Better? Better. Let's call it a night. It's probably better if we all go to bed. See you tomorrow? Yeah, sleep well. And Carl, you need to put some ice on that. Yeah. Well, I thought it was actually going to be the cops, so it's good that it wasn't. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything else, but I'll go ahead and check just to look and make sure. Nope, okay. What a night. I can't wait to go to bed. He still looks exhausted, like he didn't sleep well at all.
Why the pale face? Not had your breakfast yet?
No, I can't eat a thing.
Ah, touch the old stomach trouble?
You could say that.
That's too bad. But a walk in the fresh air can cure most ills, that's what I always say.
Are you cold?
No, I've been out and about today already. Treated myself to a little something to warm me up.
Booze?
Come on, man. You know I don't touch that stuff. I was at the mall. Some kind soul bought me a nice big mug of tea. With candy sugar even. Life don't get much better than that.
Alright, well, you take care. I'll still keep an eye out for your hat, even though I'm pretty sure Peanut has it. Oh, I guess I can't go that way. Ever since Pina showed me the memorial figurines, I've seen Glow Milk Woods through different eyes. know why I'm going in there right now. Even just the thought of alcohol is enough to make my stomach churn. Not to mention what we put Giuliano through yesterday. That one would have been his first bar fight. But I doubt it ever gets any easier. I hope you don't see the... I hope you didn't see the bar fight yesterday. You bet I did. But don't sweat it. It's not the first time these folks have Porcupine. The folks have Porcupine. The folks at Porcupine have disagreed with one another over centuries. I'm assuming that's what they meant to say. You wouldn't believe the things I've seen. This is the Hibernation Festival tomorrow. Your big day. Oh, it's the Hibernation Festival tomorrow. Your big day, right? Yeah, my big day. One of many. But you'll finally be getting water again. That's good, right? Oh, yes, indeed. I feel dirtier than I have in a long time. Dirt that not even the rain washes away, you know what I mean? I think so. See you tomorrow. Hopefully the rain will stop by then. I can't wait. Toodaloo. How are things looking with the fountain? Do you think we'll be able to get it up and running by the Hibernation Festival tomorrow?
Of course it will, kid. We'll get it all back to working order. But these old pipes really have seen better days. They need a proper cleaning, or replacing ideally. But hey, that's not my problem.
Okay, bye. That coffee shop's open. Might get a coffee if we can. Oh, they're closed. So no coffee, no chalk dog. Just, I'm assuming slightly hungover and going into work. Did they clear out the rubble yet? I wish I had your hood today. Like I always say, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothes. Can't say I agree, I'm afraid. Maybe that'll change with time. Did you see the facade collapse yesterday? That I did. Here I was, deep in contemplation. Then, what were you contemplating? Life, the universe, my place therein. There are many other statues like me, you know, all around the world. And this got me thinking. If I were a statue stood in a building made of stone, would that be absurd? Could I feel at home in such an environment? A statue made of stone, surrounded myself by stone. Anyway, I'm glad the debris was removed quickly. It was a depressing sight indeed. Mr. Amani, you want to go inside? You're getting soaked here.
No, leave me alone, you scoundrel. I'm not going back in there. It's filled with murderous, backstabbing fiends. All just out for my money.
Is that a stereotype that's how all old people think about the healthcare system? Because prices change. Things get more expensive.
Morning, kiddo.
Good morning.
Is it? I'm not too sure about that yet. I got a message for you. Dr. Theobald wants to see you in his office. And before your shift starts, too. He didn't look too happy.
What? Why?
Best let him tell you that himself. Good luck, kiddo.
Ugh, well that's not good. can't remember. Is that on this floor or the first floor? I guess I'll go down this way and find out. Oh, hi. Day's only just started. You could already feel the tension in the air. I don't know what's wrong. Seems like everyone's on a short fuse right now. I'm just saying that's why I'm trying to get some exercise at least. Okay, so it must be first floor. I wonder if I'm trying to get out of talking to Dr. Theobald. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, let's go upstairs. I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen Dr. Theobald, so I'm not sure how I should voice that one. We'll, I guess, see what he looks like and then find out what type of voice we want to do. Oh, I think I glitched there a little bit. The door's locked. Looks like Mr. Hydrick isn't in. Oh boy. Oh, there you are, Finley. Mia? Carl? Thank you for coming. We all have a lot to do, so I'll get right to the point. We've heard about what happened last night. Carl was only defending himself. It was a personal matter. Unfortunately, we don't quite see it that way. Personal matters can also have an impact on your job. But Dr. Theobald, you weren't there. I'm not gonna be the fall guy just because this place is coming apart at the seams. That's enough. I've already spoken to Dr. Krakowski and Mr. Hydrick. I don't like to do this, but under the current circumstances, we need to show that actions come with consequences. Carl, you are on leave until further notice. Sorry, what? A little distance ought to do you good. But, now for Mia and Finley. I'm also issuing a warning. This will be recorded in your files. Excuse me? But, I expect better of you two. This is on the very same day we had expressly requested that the situation not be allowed to get out of hand. Let this be a lesson for future and for all of us. Please understand, I don't like this any more than you do. But as chief physician, I am liable for any incidents involving my staff. And when one or more people misbehave, it reflects poorly on all of us. Now please get back to work. I hope you have a successful day. This is so unfair. Carl, It's okay, kid. It was a dumbass thing to do. I know that. Maybe a short vacation will do me good. Give me a chance to calm down. Think about a few things. I'm just sorry you guys got dragged into this. I don't think you did anything wrong. Sometimes that ain't the point. I'm gonna head out. Maybe I'll go out for a nice leisurely breakfast. Haven't done that in years. Hey, do me a favor? Sure, what do you need? Keep an eye on our ward, will you? We don't have enough staff as it is. I'm sorry I'm making your workload even worse. You'll be fine. You get plenty of rest and sleep, then you'll be in top shape when you come back. You got it. I'll check in with you later. I look forward to it. Well, in a situation like that, Well, it still sucks, but at least it wasn't getting, like, completely terminated. Isn't Dr. Krakowski here? Sure she is. She's pretty much always here. She's in the break room. Dr. Krakowski's keeping her head down more than usual right now. Must have a lot on her mind. Thank you. I'll go see her, and then start my shift. Yeah, you do that. Hey. Yeah, you do that. Where have you guys been, anyway? I've been rushed off my feet all morning. We got called into Dr. Theobald's office. Looks like we'll have to do without Carl for a while. We have to do what now? Was he fired? No, but he's not going to be in for a few days. Oh, well that's just great. Exactly what I needed right now. Guess I'd better stop wasting time chatting with you then. Back to work I go. Okay, see you later. Dr. Krakowski, you won't believe what Dr. Theobald said. You mean about Carl being put on leave? Yes, exactly. How did you know? I assumed that was how the conversation would conclude. The issue was raised in the organizational meeting this morning. I was also told about the incident at Gilbert's. It was clear that the incident could not pass without consequences. Not these days. Dr. Krakowski, if I can just explain, there's no need to explain anything. You know exactly how I feel about it. And you also know how imprudent your behavior was, given our current situation. But I understand your feelings. Believe me, everyone here does. The frustration, the short fuse, the thin skin. It's all very understandable. Nevertheless, I support Dr. Theobald's decision. This is not the time to indulge in such provocations. Carl is a good nurse. The best we have, I would say. This makes it all the more important that we compensate for his absence. Focus and do good work. I will try my best. Thank you, Finley. This is another chance for you to show me what you've got. Have a good shift. Okay, we got a new patient in P31, which I think was the room that had the leak. Looks like Ollie is still in 302. How are you feeling? Not great. I've got a stomach ache. I'm nervous. Maybe I should have intervened yesterday. Should I have said something? You were way more sensible than us. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm gonna really put everything into this. We'll get through it together. Ah, there you are, Finley. I need to make an urgent phone call. I was meant to be meeting a client 4 minutes ago. If I make them wait any longer, there'll be serious consequences for me. Really, I don't have time to be here at all right now. First of all, good morning to you. You're Ms. Von Galeen, right? Sonia Von Galeen. That's right. And you came to us yesterday with some symptoms? Would you like to take a moment and explain how you're feeling? Dizziness, heart palpitations, headaches, the sensation of swimming in a deep black sea, but never reaching the shore. Same as usual, basically. I'm sure you're familiar with the condition. Same as usual? Well, more or less. The sensations have intensified over the past few days. Sharp chest pains, moments when I didn't quite know where I was or whether I was awake. A colleague advised me to get checked out after I fainted twice yesterday. You have any pills you can give me? I don't think this is a problem we can solve with a few pills. Let me take a closer look at what's going on. Alright, but please don't take too long. Yeah, this sounds serious. Okay, not bad. I kind of get the feeling that maybe it's going to be a case where it gets increasingly more difficult the more time I spend here, like getting more stressed and making more mistakes. And it's going to, like, it's not something that you can really avoid, so you're going to start getting, like, your work's going to get worse and worse, and bad things will happen from that. Your heart rate is incredibly high. To start with, you need some rest. Alright, I guess I could take an hour for lunch for a change. Can you give me the pills right now, or do I need to go to the pharmacy? You should stay here today for observation. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. What did you just say? You need to stay here for the time being. We're going to give you some medication and monitor you for now. Please take the medicine 3 times a day at meal times. That means today, at noon, tonight, and to be on the safe side, tomorrow morning. That could be tricky, I don't eat in the morning. Then you should make an exception tomorrow. Alright. So, what was that? Twice a day, right? 3 times. I'm sorry, I don't know what was wrong with me. I never used to struggle with numbers. But right now, I can't even remember my phone number. But I'll set a reminder for my phone, in my phone for the pills. There is no need for that, we'll do it for you. But you need to avoid stress, okay? Try and switch off. Don't make any phone calls. And do not work. I'll try. Well, the fact that they fainted twice in one day and act like it's no big deal is a very big deal. Well, let's see how Ollie's doing. I'm sorry this has put more work on your plate, too. Don't worry about it, Finley. At least I'm getting my steps in. We'll get through it. Hey, you two, how are things? I'm doing great, Doc. I can't wait to get out of here. Yeah, but I'm not leaving without Ollie. I get that, Rudy. Just keep a little distance, okay? Ollie still needs to rest. Sure thing, Doc. How are you doing, Ollie? Not bad. I even managed to sleep for a few hours last night. Can I leave today? I want to go home with my brother. Slow down, Ollie. Let me check your readings first, okay? Yeah, okay. Alright, down to 4 pills. Let's go with one of these to start. Then we need one of these. One of these. One of these. Wait, is that right? Did I get it? No, it's not. I was like, did I get it perfect the first time? Yeah! No. Okay. Let's see, which one was over? The yellow. So I need one that's just... let's go... Oh, that might be enough.
be.
So? What do you think, Doc? Is Ollie healthy again? Not quite. Oh. Well, we've got your bacteria under control now, too. You should be feeling better again soon. Phew. Really? Yes! Pollinator! Coming back in the second round to beat the Shingala on points. Yeah, good work, Ollie. Rudy, you better go home now. Give your brother another day of rest. Sure thing, no problem at all. Did you hear that, Ollie? Soon we could go out and have fun again. Yeah. I'll need to finish my rounds. See you later, you two.
You betcha, Doc.
Sure, Doc. I'm gonna stay here for a little while. Of course, take your time. I have a feeling Ollie's not gonna make it out. Hello?
Greetings, hard-working fellow citizen.
Hello, Carl. I wanted to see how things were going. I just can't keep away from you guys. Everything's okay so far. Everyone's a little tense. I'm also in the middle of my rounds right now. Let's catch up properly in another time, okay?
That's a fabulous idea. I was just sitting here drinking a nice hot coffee when I got the urge to go out and do something. I could use your help. If you have the time, meet me at the supermarket after work.
At the supermarket?
Yep, I'll explain everything to you there.
I'll have to hang up now, too. Busy, you know how it is. Alright, so gonna meet up with Carl after work. Let's go check on Miss Ingrid. Hope she's doing okay. Oh, Irma. Oh, Ingrid's the secretary. I keep forgetting that. Hello, Irma. How?
It's going to snow soon. Just in time for the hibernation festival.
You think so?
No, I know so. I can feel it in my bones. My limbs always start tingling like this when the snow's on its way. That's how I know it's the first day of winter. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little wistful today. My lovely roommate was discharged this morning. I suppose that's made me a little lonely. How are you doing, Finley?
Same as always.
Is something bothering you, my dear?
Oh, you know, just everyday life.
I see. I could tell you a short story to cheer you up.
Why don't you start by telling me how you're feeling today?
Oh, that can wait. Do you have a few minutes to spare for an old lady?
I'm all ears.
Would you like to make yourself a tea first? In this weather, it's important to take the time to get cozy.
Thanks, but I'm okay. Doing my rounds has warmed me up.
All right. Now, where to begin? Before little Giuliano was born, I used to travel a lot. When I was young, I was doing an apprenticeship and renting a small room in Sandalwood. On one beautiful spring morning, I was strolling through this lovely little flea market and found a beautiful old globe there. I bought it right away. I placed it in my room and decided right there and then I was going to visit somewhere on that globe in real life. So without further ado, I started making plans. I packed some clothes, a little something to munch on, of course, my travel journal to record my journey, and last but not least, my 3 lucky dice. I didn't have much money at the time, so sticking to the bare necessities suited me. On our one cool spring morning, I set out. After I crossed the first couple of borders, my stomach was growling. I had no money left, of course, but I did have my lucky dice with me. I walked into a fancy restaurant, one that served the finest food the country had to offer, and I challenged the owner to a bet. If I rolled a higher number than she did, my meal would be on the house. I lost. I spent the whole next year working in her kitchen, scrubbing my fingers to the bone. I also promised her one of my lucky dice. After a year of hard work, I managed to work my way up to co-manager of the restaurant. But my journey wasn't over yet. I had more than enough of the restaurant business in my... I had more than enough of the restaurant business by then, so I continued on my way. I didn't need money. I relied on my intuition and my 2 lucky dice. It was the dead of winter, and my shoes weren't as waterproof as they used to be. So I called a cab. I challenged the cab driver to a bet. If I rolled the same number as he did, he would give me a free ride wherever I wanted to go, and however long I wanted to go there for. I rolled the dice. I lost. That's how I met my next boss. His name was Gilbert. I spent 2 years driving people all over the country. Didn't get the chance to get out of the car much myself, though. But I still had a lovely time, and Gilbert and I got on like a house on fire. After 2 years, we closed the cab company and hit the road together. I kept the second lucky die hanging from the rear view mirror on my cab the whole time. We traveled wide and far until one day we pulled up in a dreamy little town called Porcupine. It was my birthday, so we headed into an old tavern to celebrate. We had a great time staying up almost until sunrise. The owner of the tavern was an elderly gentleman, and we soon started talking with him. I challenged him to a bet. If we rolled the same number 3 times with our lucky die, then he would let us have the old tavern. But on the 3rd roll, disaster struck. The die fell off the table. Gilbert went to pick it up, then slammed the back of his head into a light fitting as he got back up. He spent several weeks at St. Ursula's. The hospital was still pretty new back then, you know. When he was healthy again, he took my hand. We looked at each other, and the same thought was in both of our minds. We wanted to stay here, in our little Porcupine, forever. We scraped together our savings, we worked hard, and 3 years later, we had enough money to buy the small tavern. Anyway, that's how the story ends. You shouldn't always rely on your luck, but it doesn't hurt to give it a shot. At least, not most of the time. You've seen so much of the world, Irma. I did my best. As it turned out, my favorite place wasn't that far away. How about you? What about me? Where's your favorite place? I don't know yet. That's alright. You'll figure it out eventually. But you've still got some work to do, unless I'm much mistaken. Sorry, oh, yes, actually. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, so this one I will go bone. This one eye. This one brain. Okay. Bone on this one. Eye on this one. Brain on this one. Oh, perfect. I got lucky there. Your fever's gone down a bit, but some of the symptoms are more severe than they were a few days ago. Should I be worried?
We'll manage it. I'm gonna talk to the senior physician.
Thank you. I guess I'm going to be missing the Hibernation Festival this year.
I'm sorry, Irma. I was hoping we'd have you back on your feet by then, but this inflammation is proving stubborn.
That's okay. I've seen plenty hibernation festivals in my life. One more or less won't make a difference. You'll be going, though, I hope?
Yeah, I have a night shift tomorrow, so I'll check out the festival beforehand.
That's good. Is it your first hibernation festival?
Yep.
Wow. I hope you can enjoy it to its fullest. May I be so bold as to ask a favor of you?
Of course.
My son, Giuliano, he's always so busy on the day of the festival. I was wondering if you could bring me a hazelnut candle. Porcupine's Hibernation Festival is the only place you can get them. You'd be making an old lady very happy.
If I find one, I'll be sure to pick it up for you. I promise.
Thank you very much. I'm tired, and you must have a lot to do. Have fun tomorrow, Finley.
I'll see you afterward. You get some rest, Irma. Alright. I assume check in with Krakowski and then head on out. How did it go today? Not bad. It's been pretty quiet, luckily.
Ah, could be because of the Hibernation Festival.
How do you mean?
The Hibernation Festival is tomorrow, you know that, right?
And what does that have to do with the ward?
I can't explain it exactly, but the Hibernation Festival is important to the people of Porcupine. It reassures them, gives them strength. Some see it as the most important day of the year, and every year you can see it in the condition of our patients. At this time of year, they seem somehow less sick.
Wow, it must be a really important festival. I've already heard so much about it from everyone.
You're on the night shift tomorrow. Go and check it out. You might like it.
I'll stop by before work. Are you going too?
No, I'm afraid I don't have time. Also, I don't want to. Just do me a favor and don't get into any trouble, okay? Looking good, Finley. Thank you for putting in the work during this difficult time. Rest assured that your efforts have been noted. Happy Hibernation Festival for you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening?
That's right, I'll be on the night shift too. So get some rest, make sure you're nice and fresh for tomorrow. Is there anything else you need today?
Can you check on Irma?
You mean Mrs. Dicalma? I'm keeping an eye on her readings, and I'm going to check on her again later. Have a good evening. And do try to avoid any major accidents. I'm sure you'll find plenty of opportunity between now and tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a case that I'm gonna have such a good time at this Hibernation Festival. I'm gonna find the candle for her, and when I come in for the shift, she's gonna have passed. Possibly Ollie too. I hope not. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be well, it's not gonna be good either way, but it's two patients that I've gotten to know in a little bit, and don't hate them. They're not bad. Well, Irma's of course perfect. Ollie's just young, stupid. The bat lady, just someone who overworks too much, so that one might just be a sudden thing that can't do anything about. Have a great evening. You too. Staying much longer today? A little while, yeah. Well, I hope you can wrap up soon. See you at the Hibernation Festival tomorrow. I couldn't imagine anything more beautiful. Truly, it would be a dream come true. But looking at this new shift rota, I guess you'll have to manage without me. Too bad. I hope you'll have a good day anyway. You too, kiddo. Rudy, what are you doing down here? I'm waiting for my ride, but I want to get a snack for Ollie before I go. He said he wanted something chocolatey. But the candy in the vending machine looks really gross. Tell me about it. There's a good chance it'll just eat your money without giving you any food, too. Really? What a ripoff! Where can I get something sweet now? Yeah, try the cafeteria. Our cook Sergey should still be lurking around there somewhere. The cafeteria's already closed, but he might have an exception for you. Really? You think so? Awesome, thanks. I'll check it out right now. Let's see, if I do go to the supermarket, I need to go right. Hey, Finley. Rough day, huh? You could say that again. Do you feel like coming over and cooking with me tonight? Oh, sorry, I already said I'd meet up with Carl. Okay, maybe another time. Take care, Finley. Oh, well, this is gonna be awkward. I guess we're going the same direction. I was gonna say, if she was still on the same path, I was gonna be like, kind of impressed that they would program that type of thing in the game. That'd probably be a bit much to do. Because I think we go by the school first, don't we? And then the supermarket? Yeah, I could say hi to those kids, but I don't want to keep Carl waiting. Oh, I didn't recognize this Carl. Carl, I didn't recognize you at first. What's with the hat? Shh, not so loud. I'm in incognito. Okay, why? The supermarket's new stock comes in tomorrow morning. So, what does that mean? You're just in time. Oh, Carl. I didn't realize things were that bad. I can lend you money, you know. Save it for charity. There's so much stuff in this dumpster that just gets thrown out anyway. Is that legal? Yes. I see. Don't be so squeamish. You wanted to help, didn't you? Yeah, but I'm not getting into the dumpster. This is my only good jacket. Don't worry. You don't have to get your hands dirty. I'll just need you to distract people while I dig out the good stuff. And seeing as you mentioned the hat, I brought one for you too. We're a team after all. Oh, really? Are you serious? What? It looks awesome! Besides, you need to draw attention away from me. And how do I do that? How should I know? You're full of hidden talents, aren't you? Just jump around in front of people. That should do the trick. Oh, man. Distract people from what Carl's up to by dancing in front of them. Each person will show what dance they want to see. Press and hold the up button for the right dance and make the person happy. Some people want to see more than one dance. If you're too slow, they'll get angry. Was I hitting the right button? Okay, just barely made it. That was good. We got good stuff. So now you're gonna eat all that? Finley, this isn't for me. We got 2 orders for tonight. One's on High Street. The other's over by the old tunnel. Your neck of the woods, more or less. Let's get them delivered quickly. It's pretty frosty out here. What about the hat? What about it? Can I take it off now? No, we're not done yet. That's your delivery hat. You need it so people don't recognize us. Oh, you need it so people recognize us. Alright. So, this makes me think that we're giving it to the homeless people. There's something here about the Hibernation Festival. Tomorrow is the annual Hibernation Festival. This is one of the whole community's favorite nights of the year. Adelaide von Bitterstein, Porcupine's oldest citizen, will open the festival for the 9th time. Once again, the colorful culinary stew contest will be one of the highlights of the evening. In keeping with tradition, extra hot water will be fed into the pipes of the town fountain for this purpose. This water carries Porcupine's history with it, and adds a special flavor to the stews. I'm not sure about that. Oh no, there's something here about Gilbert's too. Last night, a brawl broke out at Porcupine's local bar. Minor injuries were treated on the scene. The noise woke several local residents. How embarrassing. At least there's no photo. That really would be icing on the cake. Hey, Finley. Look at this huge splat of paint. What do you think happened here? I think I could take a guess. Hey, it almost looks like a person, right? Kind of familiar, actually. Aren't we meant to be delivering these groceries? Yeah, alright. Just figured it'd take a minute to appreciate this expression of artistic inspiration. Hey, Ruben, glad I ran into you. Why are you still outside? It's starting to get colder.
Leave me alone, you big lug. What are you two loitering around here for? What's with this ridiculous disguises?
Been wondering the same thing. Hey, is that any way to treat young, motivated delivery guys?
Ah!
I got a bag of food for you.
You can keep it. I don't need your grub.
Come on, you old geezer, I know you could use it. You need healthy food, and lots of it. Winter's coming and your immune system isn't what it used to be. There's even a pack of prunes. I know how much you love those.
Alright, give it here.
There we go, bon appetit. I'll try to bring you some more next week, okay?
Yeah.
Let's keep moving, Finley. We got one more order. Alright, well, it wasn't where I thought it would be, so let's go up by, I guess, Gilbert's. Well, that is odd. Did I miss it back here? Like, was I supposed to keep going? Is there more? I can't remember now. Oh, there he is. Alfio, my good man. My delivery helper and I got something for you.
Oh, is this all for me?
Sure, if you don't like something, just give it to someone else.
You're really a good guy, man. So much great stuff. I'll be feasting tonight.
Thanks so much for all this. But remember that you need to go back to the hospital, okay?
Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm as fit as a fiddle.
I know about your leg, Alfio. Please promise that you'll get yourself checked up.
Will you stop bringing me food if I don't? Well, will you stop bringing me food if I don't?
Of course not. It's all yours. Just think about it, okay?
Okay.
Alright, buddy. You take care of yourself, okay? Finley? We're done for the day. Off to bed. Good job. Take care, Alfio. See you around.
Sleep tight, you two. Cool hats, by the way.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever been over here, so I don't even know what's down here. Oh, well. Besides drowning. What the? I think something happened to Carl. Alright, he's back. I don't know why he's still following me though, because he said, like, kind of like, see you later. Alfio's right. What do you mean? Do we look good in these hats? I told you so. You just have a hat face. No, about you. You really are a good guy. Ah, get out of here. I only help out when someone can't afford a crumb to eat. It's no big deal. All the same, I kind of enjoyed it too. Put on quite the show back there. Nearly had me clean forgetting I had my own job to do in the dumpster. I'm heading off. I want to be fresh for tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. The Hibernation Festival? The Hibernation Festival. See you there, I'm hoping. Of course. I'm not going to miss my first Hibernation Festival. I'm on night shift though, so I can't stay for that long. No worries. We'll make the best of it. See you tomorrow. You make a great delivery assistant, Finley. We should definitely do this again sometime. Sleep tight. Wow, I haven't slept that well in ages. I guess my body needed it. No crazy dreams, no thunderstorm, just sleep. Well, I would say we'll find out who that is, but we're gonna have to wait until next time. Got in a good almost 2.5 hours. So, yep, that's gonna do it for Follow Porcupine today. Oh, yeah, and the hospital's changing every time, I noticed. Because I noticed the last time it was dark, now you can see that the part of the building's crumbling. But, yeah, might be on again later today with more RoboCop. Other than that, probably be back on tomorrow doing this and or RoboCop again, so... Thanks everyone for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and as always, until next time, I will see you later, and take care.